Hi guys, and welcome to Behind the Launch. This is your host, Peter Dupriya. If you want to find out how to auto-engage all your social media audiences and blog visitors by unleashing the viral nature of GIFs, then stay tuned. Today we've got Shane Brooks on the show to talk about their launch coming up on the 17th of April at 9 a.m. Eastern Time called GIFBuddy. So let's get right to it. Hi Shane, and welcome to the show.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
No, good. First of all, I just want to thank you for the time today to come and talk to us about GIFBuddy. But before we get into that, can you just tell me a bit more about yourself and especially this little trio of yours with you and Ali G and Marcus Lim? What's that all about? How does those dynamics?
Absolutely. First off, my name is Shane Brooks, and I thank goodness have the pleasure of working with a fantastic team of developers and minds. So Ali G, the kind of mad scientist behind this, and Marcus, the other one, created this product. And Ali G is actually a really good friend of mine. We spend a lot of time in a lot of different cities and countries. And recently he came to me with this product. For about 3 months he was saying, Shane, I got this fantastic product. I can't tell you what it is, but I think it's going to be right up your alley. And I said, just tell me already. You got me on the fence. You got me on the edge of my seat here. And he wouldn't tell me. And then on my birthday, he's like, I'm finally ready to reveal what I've been working so hard on. And I said, okay, tell me. And he's like, you know how you're always posting GIFs, like all the time? He's like, everybody calls me the GIF king because I'm posting them nonstop. I love them. He's like, I actually created a software all around the concept of utilizing GIFs, but trying to focus on one thing, which is accomplishing the most while doing the least. And so, at first I was like, wait a second, what? You created a software for GIFs? And I couldn't believe it. And when I actually got to dive in and see what it did, I was really amazed. So that's kind of the story about how I got into this with Ali G.
Okay, pretty cool. So let's talk about GIFBuddy. I know the launch is on the 17th of April at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, right?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
And like you mentioned, well, you can pick it up from the name. It's GIFBuddy, so it allows you to post GIFs. But before we get into the actual products, why is GIFs important? I mean, what does it give you?
Oh, fantastic question. So what's funny is product aside, even if I wasn't a part of GIFBuddy, right, I would be using them obsessively. Why? Because what I've noticed over the last few years is if I post a status, like let's say, I have a new product I want to send people to, or, I want to try to get more engagement on, my actual Facebook status. Well, if I put a status up, I might get 5 likes, right? If I put a status with a photo that's compelling, I get more likes. If I put a GIF up there, guess what? I get a lot more likes. Why? Because these GIFs are just, if it's tying into the point that I'm trying to make with my status, it's just so emotionally compelling. We're scrolling down our feed all day. I think that's the beauty of Facebook is they've made it so easy just to scroll. But when you see something that really catches your eye and you stop for a second, that right there is what we're trying to accomplish with GIFs. And so that's why I love them so much for, kind of using them even opposed to videos, because videos are very expensive to make, So if you were to take a step down from something that's expensive, we get to GIFs. If we want to use something that's better than photos, we get the GIFs. And so that's kind of why I utilize them in my marketing so much. Plus I pretty consistently write on people's statuses with little GIFs. I posted one yesterday where somebody was saying that going to the gym was a scam because they actually have to work hard. And so I posted a little video of this guy doing salsa on the treadmill, and it got 10 likes on that little GIF. Okay. And so people love these things. They really do.
So yeah, it's to grab the attention, like you say, if you just scroll through Facebook, if you see a GIF which you like, it will make you stop in your tracks and actually read more. No, cool.
Absolutely.
So before we dive into the actual product, first off, I mean, you kind of covered it already, but so what benefits does the product give you?
So two things. So remember we talked about accomplish the most while doing the least. With any software that I get behind, it needs to solve that problem. How do we get true benefits out of this? Well, in terms of marketing, we want to try to get as much engagement as possible. But we also want to do it so it's time efficient. We don't have the most amount of time in the world. Some of us are doing this part-time. Some of us have the luxury to do this full-time. But we don't want to spend so much time on Facebook and Twitter and on our website. That's a huge time sucker. And so we built this tool around how do we use the power of GIFs to get more engagement, but also set it up to where it saves us a ton of time. And so that is the true kind of concept behind GIFBuddy, is just saving time and getting a ton more engagement on our social media and WordPress blogs.
Okay. And following on that, so would you use, I mean, what can you use this power of, because I mean, it does sound very powerful, but what can you use it for? Can you use it for list building, affiliate marketing? What's the use cases for this?
Man, what you're able to use this with is pretty much limitless. And it's kind of like this. It's like if I post a status on Facebook and let's say, it's something just silly that I have no goal of trying to accomplish anything. People will really laugh at my GIF and they'll like it, right? Or I could post a GIF that has something like, oh my gosh, check out this offer that we have going on. And it's like somebody with their mind exploding, right? And people are like, oh my goodness. So they click on that link and now I'm getting more traffic to my website. So, that's kind of the real user base with this is how do we get somebody to stop and look at what we're saying and actually engage with it? So with GIFs, it really ties into that point of, stopping that scroll blindness, where you're scrolling all day and you just, scroll past posts all day. So with these, you're going to be able to actually get people's eyeballs on your stuff. So you can use this for affiliate offers, packing up your WordPress site, trying to get more engaging content on the Twitter. The options are truly limitless. That's for sure.
Oh, cool. So, I mean, and you kind of touched on that. This is basically for everyone. If you've got an existing presence, social presence, like you've got existing Twitter accounts and Facebook,
Absolutely.
all that stuff, or if you're a complete newbie, I mean, to create a Facebook account is for free, Twitter account is free, and that kind of leads into the next question. So, if you pick up GIFBuddy, is there any other investment required to actually just to get this going?
So here's the cool thing about GIFBuddy. One point to kind of touch on. So a lot of times when we see software launched onto the market, a lot of times, especially newbies feel like, well, geez, it's a little more of a higher step than I currently need right now. Well, with GIFBuddy, we know that GIFs work, right? I use them literally every day, whether I'm, before I heard about this software, I was having to manually go through Google and trying to find them, which was a kind of a pain in the tuchus. And so that's the first thing is everybody's using GIFs. This is the perfect tool for somebody that not only is a newbie, but somebody that might not even do marketing in general. Everybody's using GIFs. So it gives somebody the opportunity to use a tool that is solving a problem, which it's very time consuming to actually go find GIFs. The other part of this is for the people that are, heavy marketers trying to figure out different ways to get emotionally compelling content that is going to drive people to engage with it, so that they can send traffic, get them into their funnel, and convert them into possible leads or sales. And with the amount of visual blindness that we have on social media nowadays, anything we can do to get more eyeballs on our stuff is golden. So that's kind of the other piece to this is, but you also mentioned, would they need anything else? Well, when we look at GIFBuddy and all of the things that it can do, from posting on Facebook to Twitter to WordPress, to also being able to fully optimize our posts before they get sent out, so that we can get the maximum amount of engagement on those and actual traffic to wherever we're trying to send them. We also have some other features that are offered on the back end, for people if they feel like they want a little bit more things that will kind of streamline the process. So one of the things that we offer after you get this product is, with this product, you're able to schedule out posts. So let's say I want to schedule a post to Facebook with a very compelling GIF. Well, I have that opportunity. But if I want to let's say I have a fitness website and I want to start posting really funny fitness GIFs to my website, well, with OTO1 that we're offering, it's full automation. So now you're going to be able to send GIFs to your website based on keywords on full autopilot. So you'll never even need to touch this account. So you just kind of set and forget. So there's kind of two aspects to that. But yeah, that's the real kicker on this, is a huge time saver and massive engagement. So
okay, so what I'm gathering is you can post these GIFs on Facebook and Twitter, so you could do everything without a website. But I mean,
absolutely,
like I always say, anything online you need to treat as a business, and your home base is your website. So I mean, if you want to do anything online, you have to have a website. But in this case, you don't need a website. But if you do have a website, then that would be the place you send everyone to, right?
Definitely. The people that are going to be using this tool are not only marketers, and marketers are typically going to have a website, probably 99%. And if they do, this would be perfect for them. But even for the average Joe that, might not be a hardcore marketer, but, loves interacting with people on Facebook, this is going to be a huge tool that they're probably going to use on a regular basis. I know when I officially got access to this, I'm using it literally every day. I keep the tab open right next to my Facebook, and I'm just pulling GIFs all day, and just like as I scroll through my feed, I'm literally just popping in funny GIFs on people's statuses, and it's hilarious. I get nonstop likes on my stuff all day. So
pretty cool.
It's
so I think let's while we're talking on the upsell. So you say the front end is this amazing tool that allows you to search for GIFs with a specific keyword, and then you can schedule them out to Twitter, Facebook, or your WordPress website. Then the upsell is automation, so then you can automatically do that hands off every day. Is there anything else on the back end?
Absolutely. So OTO2, the second offer that we're going to be giving, is going to be reseller rights. So you're going to be able to kind of create I believe it's 25 accounts, and be able to kind of sell this service to people. You're also on OTO3, you get white label rights. So then you have the opportunity to be able to kind of brand this as your own. This will be.
So you could, as a internet marketer with an OTO2 with 25 accounts, have 25 clients where you ask them a monthly fee, and you just set up this autopilot GIF posting to their websites, right?
Absolutely.
And then with white label rights, I mean, that means you can brand it as your own and you can sell it as your own, right?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. So can we dive into a demo? Because I've got some more questions, and I'll ask them as we go along.
Absolutely. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you.
Okay, cool.
Excellent. So right now we are in the GIFBuddy dashboard, and so we created a bunch of videos explaining how to fully set this up. It literally takes only a couple minutes, and you'll be fully ready to go. Like how to get started, how to post on Facebook, Twitter, and WordPress. Now, once I have all my accounts set up, all I'll need to do is I can go to my GIF search. I have a little popular hashtag, kind of options here. Now, let's say I want to, post a status on Facebook. So I'm going to post a status right now. So let's say I want to drive people to this GIFBuddy website. I'm going to type in wow. right? So that's something good. Well, I can look at this one right here where his mind is exploding, right? Whoa! So I click on this, I click on the little Facebook button, and now that I have my GIF here, I can type in OMG, check this out. And then what I do is I get my GIFBuddy sales page, and then I add that in here. Now, once I add that in here, then I can preview this, and I'll be able to have people driven to that site.
That's pretty cool. And I mean, it looks pretty straightforward. So one thing sorry to interrupt. One thing I wanted to ask is, so number one, you did show that. So cool thing is you get all the training videos on how to actually use this. And I mean, by seeing this is actually straightforward. Number two is those GIFs. I mean, you can search by keyword, but is that like a database you guys maintain, or where does those GIFs get pulled from?
Oh yeah, so we're actually pulling from Jiffy, which is a huge, massive service. So this is literally being updated every single day, and we have an unlimited amount of GIFs. So, I mean, the amount of GIFs that you're going to be able to pull from is honestly limitless. Mm-hmm. So that's one good thing about this is, you're always going to be able to find good, high-quality GIFs. The other cool thing is, let's say I got my Facebook open here, and I scroll my feed, and I find something funny, right? So page is loading. And so you see this little cake right here? Yep. Well, it looks pretty darn good. So if I go to my GIFBuddy and I type in yum, and I see something here like this guy right here, Jackie Chan licking his lips, mm-hmm. I can copy it, and now it's copied to my clipboard. I can come over here, and I can simply paste it. Okay, that's pretty cool. And so now I'm able to fully engage with people on Facebook. Super, super simple.
Yeah, that's quite powerful.
Yeah. It's a great way to engage, and that's why I say this is great for not only marketers, but for the average people that are connecting with individuals on Facebook. We want to try to get people to laugh and smile and brighten up their day and things like that. And so GIFs really, really do that. They drive home for making people smile. But once I find the GIF, what I'll be able to do is I can copy it to my clipboard and share it on Facebook, or I can schedule it through Facebook, Twitter, or even WordPress. Mm-hmm. So let's say I want to share it onto my WordPress site because people love GIFs. Well, I can come over to my site, and I've been posting these nonstop. So when somebody lands on my site, when we talk about things like SEO, for example, these kind of technical terms that we talked about like 10 years ago that nobody cares about nowadays sometimes, one of the most important factors is time on site. So how long is someone actually staying on your website and engaging with it, right? Well, GIFs definitely have that ability to keep somebody on there. So as I'm scrolling and I'm looking at all these different funny GIFs here, I'm actually giving this website the ability to have a faster ranking. So this is a great way to kind of rank your website just by putting out compelling content.
Yes, and as you said, if you do pick up the OTO, which I'll recommend after what I've learned here, if you do the automation, it will automatically update that list. And because it's an unlimited supply of GIFs, which is updated by Giphy, they basically keep their database relevant, and you just pull from there. So you'll always have new GIFs to post, even if you set it on automated and never touch it again.
Exactly. And you can see here right now, so I typed in yum, right? I go down, I click load more, got more, click load more. I mean, I could just sit here all day and just keep looking at different GIFs.
Okay, cool. That's interesting.
And for all the people watching this right now, something that will definitely come up, is it GIF or is it GIF? It's kind of like tomato or tomato, right? Exactly, yeah. Which one is it? Originally, the creator of these little animated photos, call them GIFs. But I catch myself calling them GIFs every now and then as well.
Yeah.
So,
but like I say, it's a potato.
exactly.
Okay, cool. But I mean, it's a very basic tool. It's a little piece of software that allows you to schedule stuff. You can automate and basically take GIFs, put it on Twitter, Facebook, or WordPress to capture the reader's attention, and then you can send them to any link you want to. So basic, but I mean extremely powerful.
Absolutely, yeah. We wanted to make sure that we covered both sections of people, and just to repeat this again, we wanted to make sure that this was good for people that aren't techies, aren't high-level marketers that just want to be able to engage with people better. And then we also wanted to provide something that would make the marketer's job completely easier. So let me give you an example here for our high-level marketers that are watching this right now. So let's say I want to post something about getting people to opt into something or ask to opt in. So I type in mind blown, and I see something like this right here. So I go to share this on Facebook, and I type something like private message me for more info on our upcoming launch, something like that. Right? So then now people are going to private message me because they see this little GIF, they stop, they see it, they're like, man, this is pretty funny, I wonder what he has going on, and now I start getting more people to opt into whatever I'm offering. We had somebody recently put up a little GIF with like a brain with a bunch of crazy stuff going on in the background, and he mentioned something that he had going on, and he said to type in at the bottom if they were, and as he posted it, he got 5 comments almost instantly as he posted that, which is pretty funny, and it shows how engaging these little GIFs are. Yeah. They definitely drive people to want to engage with this content.
Okay, cool. So, I mean, to my mind, it's even for anyone that's got a Facebook account. I mean, if you use these little GIFs to engage with your friends posting their stuff, I mean, they'll love you for it. But that kind of takes me to let's get to the pricing of this. So we did talk about the front end, the OTOs. So how much is the GIFBuddy selling for on launch day?
So if you go to the main sales page, on the initial launch, we're going to be hitting the market at, I believe, $27.
Okay.
So insanely cheap for what this tool is able to accomplish. But through the launch, the price might go up. So that's one thing to consider. It might go up maybe $10. But the initial part of the launch is going to be launching at $27. So it's pretty much a steal.
Yeah, so I mean, I would pick this up if I just want to comment on my friend's Facebook statuses for $27.
What's interesting about this is so during a product launch, I need to kind of update everybody on a daily basis of currently what is going on the status of this launch. Mm-hmm. And that's a given. I have to do that every day. Well, how do I get more people to see that we're doing really, really well?
Use GIFs.
Well, I need to provide updates with a GIF.
Yeah.
And so what I plan to do during our launch of this is to actually schedule out 7 days during this product launch, all of the posts before they even happen. So by the 17th, I'll have 7 days worth of posts scheduled, and then whenever I have updates, I'll just add it in there, and then I can go and see everything, what is up and coming. So I can see how many people interact with this. It's pretty awesome how it works.
Oh, yeah. And sorry to interrupt. I mean, this little screen I'm seeing here, so there's tracking as well. So for everything you post, you can also go see what the interaction was from the GIFBuddy interface.
Absolutely. And so after I schedule something, so let's say I want this post to go out, which this went out, I believe, yesterday, what I can do is I can schedule this for any day and time. So let me schedule an actual post here so you can see the full process.
Okay.
So I'll say, wow, go to post on Facebook. And so I want people to actually click on this link. Now, this is what the post would look like. So I'll send traffic here. Mm-hmm. I can optimize this by putting hashtags in here to get more viewers on this, but I won't for now. Now, what I'll do is I'll pick the day and the time. So I can choose now, or I can choose the day and time. So I'll post this now. And then I'll choose the profile of where I want to post this. So I'll post it on my Facebook page. Mm-hmm. And then I'll publish. And then within about 5 minutes, that will be actually scheduled to my website. And when I go to schedule right here, I'll be able to see my upcoming post that's going to be coming out.
Okay, cool. And I mean, it's a normal post. So then you can, even if it's like a campaign you're running or sending it into opt-in, you can boost the post from Facebook ad side as well.
Absolutely. Okay. Very good point. Yeah, absolutely.
Pretty amazing. The front end is 27 at early bird price, so that will be going up during the launch. For the OTO 1, what's that price point?
OTO 1 is going to be going up as well, so it's going to be $47 and going up to $67 for full automation based on keywords. OTO 2 is going to be at $147. Okay, and then OTO 3, which is full white label rights, is going to be at $497.
Anything else you want to share about? I think we touched everything about it. I mean, what I love, I love the simplicity, and I love the power of this tool. But anything else you want to add?
You know, I think the magic of this, for anybody that may be considering, investing into a tool like this, is we all know that people love GIFs. Mm-hmm. We do. We see how much engagement they get every single day. We wanted to solve one major thing, which was the convenience of getting engaging content. And so, being able to schedule these or fully auto post these onto an actual, WordPress site like this, mm-hmm. we feel like, this tool is definitely going to solve a major thing. And I'll tell you right now, I'm going to definitely be using it every day on my own. So I hope that, for anybody that's watching this right now, that, if you get this tool when it officially launches, that you love it like I do.
Shane, I want to thank you for making the time today to show us this awesome little software tool which you guys are launching, GIFBuddy, on the 17th of April at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So yeah, thanks for making the time.
Absolutely, and thank everybody who took the time out of their day to watch this interview. We appreciate you guys, and we also appreciate your wonderful host here that took the time out of his day to put together this awesome interview for you guys. And I hope you had nothing but huge success.
Thanks, Shane. I really appreciate that. And yeah, huge success with your launch on the 17th of April, 9 a.m. And all the best. And I'll definitely have you on the show again, for sure.
Thank you a ton. Thank you.
Thanks, Shane. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye. And there you go, guys. GIFBuddy, however you want to pronounce it. Awesome little piece of software, simple with powerful results, allowing you to post GIFs to your website, Facebook or Twitter. I would recommend picking up OTO 1 at least to automate all of this and save you loads of time. If you like what you've learned here today, go ahead and click the link below and pick this up and start using GIFs to engage with your friends or customers. That's from me, your host, Peter de Priya.